I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave a outline.
Today, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, Rich Wisniewski for this is the National Football League.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Jackson, 23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and his throw here's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. A 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. It was 3rd down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead out 2 more. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and then probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
James now to return. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. That's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
That throw on first down with Jackson, and that is incomplete here. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. His throw incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson for the shotgun. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short at first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Winds up and lets him. And it's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 69 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game when one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
25-yard
The
line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for the big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 4-yard line.
They'll run with England here to begin the drive. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Running ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram.
Sometimes your process get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Here's James returning. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And this offense continues to pour it on. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
An incredibly short field way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead instead. The defensive end will get credited for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Another play. First down, Ravens.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And it's a room to run now. There goes Mark Ingram. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 49 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. Richie James. He will score. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return and kickoff return, many of them are the same guys. And they're devoted to a return guy who can break big plays. And when that happens and they know it's there, they're going to block that much harder and be that much more skillful, as well as utilizing his talents. And this is what you get. Kick return, a huge game.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal? And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A 10 carry here for Mark Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Baltimore.
On the option is Jackson. Down to about the 22 here. They'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 9.
Jackson going to run again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down, Ravens.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nick Bosa coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, not a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And I think there's still a long way to go in this football game. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way.
I'm going to get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They have a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
60-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And okay, so much for a halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Yeah, they'll be brought down shy of the 20, so your decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. And whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball. He's trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Now a play fake. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
37-yard line.
Play action. Garoppolo rolling to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's second down.
Second and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That is his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on a touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for two here. And he's caught at the 7-yard line. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Short kick. Only up middle, take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
37.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brings up second and 9.
On second and 9, Jackson. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially his second interception. Really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
Again, the run with Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We're calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Ravens.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They're on 30. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step on the field.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he converts it past the 30, almost to the 25. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's into...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Turns out to be a great idea to top that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
His pass into the arms of Snead. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 49ers' 40-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here, and it's 3rd and 1. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and he scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got starting quarterback out there. When you go to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. While they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 26-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
1st down, Baltimore.
from the gun. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback